So the frequencies are coming in. There's making more space in between in what we feel inside and what we see that's happening out here. And what's happening on the outside is going to get more and more chaotic. So it's going to be more and more important that you are grounding, that you are coming into your breath, that you are slowing down, that you're not scrolling as much, that you're drinking real water that you have caught in a spring yourself in glass and not allowed to touch plastic. You're dang sure not drinking that crap that they're putting through the sink out of the faucet. And a lot of the bottled waters have arsenic in them. They've been tested, and you don't want anything in plastic anyway. The easiest way to pull up your vibration, besides taking in the meditation and the grounding, is to get real spring water. And it's available. You just have to look for it. I got lucky enough to where it's just like 20 minutes down the road from my house. We have an overfill that comes out and runs back into the spring, back into the stream, actually, in a town not too far away from us. And that might be possible close to where you live as well. It goes through a chlorination inside the plant that they have there, but there's too much water that comes in at one time. So this excess water that doesn't actually go in there comes out of pipe, and you can catch it in glass. And that's what we do. So you need to be doing that. And you also, of course, need to be watching your food. And if there's more than 2 ingredients, it's not what you want to put in your body. Now, have I perfected all of that? Absolutely not. But we have done certain things to help with our food intake. But the realization is coming online for all of us that we have been programmed to stay sick and to stay low on this emotional frequency scale. Now, if you don't know what this is, it's the Hawkins emotional frequency scale. I speak of it a really good bit. You have to rise past the 250 level to even be able to escape or believe that what I'm saying is true, because it won't hit you. If you are so low and so depressed and so sick that you can't feel what I'm saying to be the truth, then it's going to have to start with you shedding an old layer of ego before you can ever feel that these things are true and that it's possible for you not to have to live in the matrix your whole life, for you not to have to be a victim forever. Those type things will start coming through the more sunshine you get, the more you get outside, the more you take your shoes off and touch the real earth. We've been removed from natural life, which exists in nature. We need to hear birds and running water. These frequencies actually calm the Ka body, the nervous system body that exists about this far out all around us. So we're coming into our divinity. We're remembering who we are because we are gods. Jesus said, you'll come in and there will be a rise in consciousness, that he would meet us up in the clouds, right? He's going to meet us in the cloud. It's possible for us to talk and communicate now in a way that's never been possible before, because the frequencies are available in the cloud. That's where all of these memories are stored. So everything that's been here ever has a memory band that you can tap into, that you can feel, that you can remember. A lot of people have put time and we call it saving the space or creating the container. And what it is it's a band frequency that when two or more are gathered together in my name, there I will be also. You are creating an energetic bond when you are together in resonance with the same thoughts, with the same frequencies. We have been trapped in a 3D low frequency band, and all that was available to us were these bottom 3 chakras right here, if not just the bottom 2. So if you've not looked into Kundalini Yoga and the rising of the energy and all these things like this, please do. Please search it online and connect, because once you raise that energy up your spinal column, it will hit, and there's like a tiny explosion that goes off inside your head. It looks like fireworks, and it's different for everybody. But for me, I saw bright, it was bluish white light that was just bombarding in my head. And this was back in 22 when it actually happened. And life completely changed. Now, I had already gone through my dark night of the soul at that point and had shed my exterior ego, but that happens several times before you actually get to the point to where you're like, oh, but this is way different than what I was thinking that it was. And then you begin to realize that you can call things to you, and you start to realize that your words follow what you say. And I was already doing a lot of this, but I was living in the personality of that I was given. My parents gave me a personality. My parents gave me a programming. Everyone's did, because their job was to keep us alive. And they did that, and they taught me how to be a really good worker and follow the rules and do, not really, I was always a rule breaker, but to be able to make a living, and pull in money. And we've all done that, but we're pulling in low level money. Hardly any of us are making that 100,000, much less over that 100,000. And we very well, damn well, should be. All of us should be. And so that's what I'm here to help you do, as I'm going through the process as well. So once I started all of this, crazy stuff started to happen. Teachers don't get raises, not real raises. We get 2%, sometimes yearly, in Alabama. That's it. So when I first started practicing all of this, I teach science. And lo and behold, this thing comes out in Alabama that's called the Teams Act. And they raised science and math teachers' pay by $25,000 a year. That's right. My pay jumped. Now, I had to do a couple of more little things, but totally changed my life and made it possible for me to open a metaphysical store where I'm trying to educate more people on how life is different than what we envision. So it's helping me to pull people through in different communities and to help free them from victimhood, because I can't stand it. We were not meant to be sick and lowly, ever. We came here to live abundantly. Got a whole book that I wrote about that after my dark night of the soul. You can find it on Amazon or Barnes and Noble. It's called Forgive Yourself, and it's full of scripture that helps you to feel better about yourself and helps you to change your stinking thinking and helps you to start the process biblically of changing your mindset about how you felt like you were supposed to be poor. The meek are going to inherit the earth. Well, it doesn't mean broke people, because if we're broke, we can't help these other folks that need to be helped. If we're broken and sick, then we damn sure can't help anybody else. And we were taught that we were supposed to put other people first. No, think about the airplane. You've got to put that oxygen mask on your face and make it your life that you live first. So you've got to be abundant to be able to pull others along the way and to get them out of this mess that they've been taught to believe is all they're ever going to have, because it's just not true. So Spirit started talking to me 2 years ago. I guess I was supposed to have started this YouTube channel before I ever did. And if I had, I would have already been advanced past the point that I am now. But I was stubborn about it because it's scary. And I still don't have it down pat at all. But at least I'm here and I'm helping you guys. But again, so we are moving up in frequency. We are losing the density that was once here. There's more space in between. We're traveling up from what's called the 3D world, where we live as victim and we stay in this loop of doing, getting, having, doing, getting, having. If I've got the stuff, if my car looks better than yours, then I've succeeded. If my clothes are this brand. And the kids, oh my God, y'all, they will wear tags on the clothes just to prove that it's not counterfeit, that it's the real brand. And it's somebody else's brand, it's not theirs. And so they're paying, or their parents are, $200, or they're charging $200 for one shirt. And it's not even made out of real material. There's 3 materials that we should be wearing. It's wool and cotton, and help me think about it here. I always wear the khaki. Linen. There we go. Wool, cotton, and linen. Those are the only real fabrics. If we are wearing nylon, lycra, and things like that, it's pulling our vibration down. Our body can't rise to its highest frequency because it's fighting all this stuff. Just like when we're eating sugar, we can't thrive because our body is in a battle against itself. So we've got to start doing what we're beginning to feel inside of us is the truth, and trying to put away sugar, put away bread, put away crap that is going in our minds, because all of these things are feeding parasites, and these parasites are dark entities that are making us use more of our shadow personality, our lower personality, than our light. Okay, and we'll discuss that more in a later video. But you should be at a point in your life to where you can live in joy, peace, and neutrality. If you're not having fun, you're not playing the game right. You came here to enjoy yourself and have the best time you could possibly have. It's like in class right now, we're learning line dances. I got the kids up, moving, laughing, enjoying each other, forgetting the embarrassment part. And yeah, TikTok has helped with this. It's a lot of the dances we do have the TikTok moves in there. But it's to help them know you don't just sit there, be quiet, look at the computer screen. Those days have to be over. We can't continue to cage ourselves inside and have a longer lifespan. We're not supposed to die at 80 and younger. We were supposed to live several hundred years. And those type things are going to be possible again, because we're remembering that this is possible. We're remembering that our lifespan doesn't have to be boop, and it's done. Because what the hell can you really accomplish in 80 years? You usually don't even realize what you're here for and what you're doing for real, until you're at least 40. You're comparing, oh, I need a bigger house, I need a better car, my kids need to be dressed that way so they can look better than your kids, or at least rival with those kids. Everybody's trying to find how they feel relevant. And I still can't believe how many people don't wake up by 40. Usually you've gone through at least one dark night of the soul by then, if not two. So your first Saturn return happens between 28 and 32, and then your second one, you get another turn, happens between 58 and 62. So, and then there's several other transits that happen that make you begin to feel this awakening. But the ascension is now, and it's here for you, and I'm ready for you to ride that train with me. Come on and come see me some more so we can become happier together. And you can, with that happiness, with that joy, you have more energy to exercise and to actually want to eat right and to feel better so that you can diversify, help yourself first, start making bank, so then you can start to help others, right? Good deal. Bell's about to ring. I got to get off of here. Love to you. See you next time. Come visit us at folkafllc.com. We should have classes on there very soon. The free ones are coming first, and then we're going to start charging for people who want a more in-depth training in different areas. So see you there. Thank you.